So we had this food the other day. It was so good. It's called encocao, something like that. Encocao.
Say it like a monkey.
Say it like a monkey, because everyone on the coast is a monkey. You racist! Shoots us. Wow, we're super racist. No, yeah, everyone apparently in Ecuador is super racist against people on the coast.
You're a monkey. I literally saw a monkey the other day.
He thinks he saw a monkey the other day, but
I did. He was walking around like that.
I'm not buying it. But yeah, it was pretty great. Anyway, so this food is called encocao. I think it's actually called encocabo, right?
It's encocado.
Encocado.
Literally means in coconut.
It means in coconut, and it's literally coconut curry. They have coconut curry here. It's like Thai food, and we had it, and oh my good golly gosh, we put it on rice. It was incredible. Had shrimp in it. It was so good. And then with that, we had patacones, which is fried plantain. They fry the freaking plantain and put salt on it. It's freaking so freaking good.
You fry it twice.
You fry it twice. They didn't fry theirs twice though. Theirs weren't the mashed kind. So there's one way you make them where you fry them for a little bit, and you take them out and you smash them and you fry them again. And those ones are so good. Yeah, the food on the coast is way better than everywhere else. One time, someone in the mountains, their mamita gave them 17 potatoes and a half glass of water.
Sorry.
Oh, it was Elder Colfax. Wait, that was you?
Yep.
They told that story at like the thing, at like the orientation.
Really?
Yeah, Elder Barr did.
Yeah, that was my story.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Elder Colfax ate 17 potatoes and a half glass of water for lunch one day. It's pretty great. One time we had cow stomach. But anyway, it's not that bad, especially when you have encocao. Ooh! And then we had that. We had patacones, which are amazing. And so we had patacones, encocao, and jugo de coco. Jugo de freaking coco. Freaking coconut milk. Not even coconut milk. It's like coconut juice. They put like cinnamon in it. It is insanely good. It was the best lunch. It was our fast lunch. Like we ate it before we fasted. Wow, it was incredible. And then after we'd started our fast, we like had a baptism for Santiago Semaforo, and he got baptized. And then after, they were like, who wants empanadas? And they busted out these amazing empanadas, and we're like, because it was our fast, we're like, guys, you're supposed to be fasting. They're like, why? It's like, it's fast Sunday. They're like, oh, really? We're like, yeah. And they're like, oh, sorry. And so, yeah, they had empanadas, and then we were like, oh, I'm so sad. And then they were like, we'll give you to them tomorrow at lunch. And so at lunch today, we got some empanadas. Empanadas, man, they're so great. So great. Oh my gosh. So yeah, food here is really good. So we have to travel a lot here for like all of our zone meetings are in Esmeraldas. Esmeraldas is like a 2-hour bus ride by bus. Of course, a bus ride by bus. But yeah, so it's like a 2-hour ride. So we get on the bus, and one fun thing they have here is at a bunch of stops, baker guys will get on, and they'll have like a bag full of different breads or stuff, and it's pretty great because they're really cheap, like 50 cents for like anything you want. And then I don't know, but like at the bakeries it's cheaper. It's like 10 cents a roll. It's great. But anyway, these guys got on and they were like selling empanadas. I'm like, wait, is this an empanada? He's like, yeah, I guess. Elder Colfax I'm talking about. He's like, yeah, they're called empanadas. I'm like, sweet, can I get one? He's like, sure, yeah. I'm like, yay! And I bought it, and it was like this flabby, like corn tortilla filled with like crappy, like spicy meat. And I ate it, and I was like, this is so good. I'm like, wow. And then he's like, yeah, they're not very good on the bus. I'm like, wow. And then I had a real one the other day, and wow, they're so much better. It's like a really great scone filled with good things. Like, like the one we had today was, I had like peppers and onions. I think it had egg in it and cheese. So it was like an omelet in a scone, but it was all savory. Ooh! It was way good. So So yeah, empanadas, man. The other thing they have on the bus is, and it's really popular here, I don't know why, it's called pan de yuca, which means bread of yuca. Is yuca a word? Yeah, I think it's just called yuca. Yuca, and it's like a root. It's a really starchy root, and like they make everything you make potatoes with, they use yuca also. So like in soup you'll have a thing of yuca, and if you have, there's like yuca fries that are pretty good, but it's just really starchy, like super starchy. Anyway, they make a bread of yuca, and the outside is crunchy and crispy and salty, and it tastes like bread. The inside is the weirdest texture of all time. It's like, how do you describe that? Like, it's like, it looks kind of like a jelly-filled donut, but the inside is like, it's like jelly, but it's like thicker than jelly. It's like thick, like hard, like rubbery. Like it's like kind of hard to pull apart. And then the inside is like chewy, but it's not fruit flavored. It's flavored like starch. It just tastes like bread, but it's like gooey. It's shiny. It's so freaking gross. Shoot, that's disgusting. Pan de yuca, yeah, I would not recommend that one. That's not something you should buy. But another fun thing they have here, apparently, I don't know if Elder Colfax pranking me, he probably is, but he told me they put the bees, so at the bakeries, in all of the, like, bread cases, there's bees. Is it real, though? I know, it could be a lie. Elder Colfax says that they put the bees in there and they like put like little bits of honey on them, on the bread. So the bread is like has like extra honey on the top or something like that. Yeah, he said, "Am I creative enough to make up that lie?" And I was like, "No, probably not." So apparently it's a thing, but you shouldn't like bet any large amounts of money on that fact. Apparently it's true, because it's true. They have a lot of bees. I don't know. I'm squinting really hard to him. But yeah, no, the bread here is pretty good. Like all the rolls are like 10 cents. So yeah, you're like, can I have 2 rolls? And they try to pay with a $5 bill. They're like, are you freaking kidding me? It's freaking 20 cents. Give me a quarter. It's like, oh yeah, okay. So you give them a quarter instead. But yeah, it's pretty great. Also fun. Okay, no, I'll tell you the next one. So another fun fact is that there's no dollar bills here at all. Like they don't accept $1 bills here. Like you use $5 bills, 10s, 20s, and if you get above 20, then you're never going to see it. You're never going to be able to break a 50 or 100. Like no way. You barely can break 20s. So yeah, but instead of $1 bills, they use the Sacagawea coins or the Thomas Jefferson coins, or whatever they're called, and they're the $1 coins. They use those, like as $1 bills. So you have a lot of coins. It's awesome. It's so much better than money. Because it rains here too, and so we're like walking around. It's like, whoop, there goes my money. Just got rained, completely soaked. But coins, boom, it's coins. But yeah, so that's cool. There's no bills, $1 bills here. And the other problem is when you draw from the ATM, you only get 20s. So it's like you have to go break all your 20s. It's like an adventure to go find like the really wealthy stores to break your 20. And then you go to the same place for like 2 days, and they like hate you. Like, not you again. I don't have change. It's pretty great. You're like, I'm trying to give you money. They're like, shut up. Or like when you try to pay someone with like a 10, they're like, the crap is this? They get mad at you. It's like, I'm paying you money. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You're paying for something that's $17 for the 20, and they said they didn't have change.
Shoot the. Yeah, but like on the coast, apparently there's just really nothing to buy. I want to buy the really stupid jeans that have like all like the different stripes, like the pockets, you know. They're like weird sewing parts. They have like a big seam here, and they have like the cargo packet pants, but they're like jeans. You know? I want to buy a pair of those. They're like super Latino. They're so ugly. Oh come on! I want to get it as like a souvenir. Okay, I'll get it at my next sector. Jeez. Oh yeah, so I want to buy those. I want to buy a hammock really bad, but everyone here has hammocks. And you get that for $8 here. But I want to just have it with me for 2 years, you know. So I don't know. I'm gonna buy a hammock here. I'll probably just wait to Otavalo and spend all my money. Because at Otavalo you can like buy like every cool thing, like llama sweaters and ponchos and all that jazz. He just showed me the picture of his potatoes. It's so funny. So great. We haven't had anything that bad. The worst thing we've had, worst thing for me was we had soup with cow in it, cow stomach. But everyone else was used to that, so they didn't think it was that bad. But it was not, I did not have a good time with that. What's the worst thing we've had so far?
Chicken foot,
chicken foot
spleen, chicken
soup.
head.
That looks great. Yeah.
Chicken
We were teaching this one lesson, and then we looked outside, and the mom was barbecuing just chicken feet at Jimmy's house. Freddie, what's his name? Jimmy? Julio. At Julio's house.
Jimmy Julio.
At Julio's house, did you notice his wife was barbecuing just chicken feet? Like there was no meat. It was just feet. Were they just really hungry for feet?
It's a delicacy here.
Really? No.
That's real honeycombs.
Real honeycomb. No, we have this one mamita. I don't remember. So what's the mamita's name? Who was like, she called her daughter a little like you lazy black. Hermana Casero. She makes really good food pretty much every time. But one time we were on our way to her house, and we were at Carla's house, who was our investigator at the date, but it failed. But anyway, she's still our investigator, and she wants to be baptized. But anyway, she's not going to freaking come to church. Just kidding, she will. Faith. But anyway, I'm going to tell the story in the next one. So, we were on our way to Hermana Casero's house. Caicero's house. I don't remember anyone's name. It's kind of a problem. But anyway, we're on our way to her house, and we're at Carla's before, and Carla's like, do you guys want food? And we're like, no, like, yeah, I guess. And like, it's not, like you eat with them and they get blessings and stuff, so it's like, we can't like be like, nah. So we're like, yeah, sure. And she comes out and she gives us a plate. And I mean a plate full of half noodles and half rice. And we're like, oh no. And we ate it. It was so good. Noodles is just like, it was great. And so we're like, eat it. We're stuffed completely full. Actually, we won't go into Casa. That was not like, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Anyway, we went to Hermana Ostaiza after that, and she gave us rice and like soup, and it was we were just like, oh gosh. I was literally had my water out, and I was doing a spoonful of rice, then immediately washing it down with water. Spoonful of rice, immediately washing it down with water, just so I could like stomach it because I was so full. It was so great, so funny, and I was like, felt like I was gonna die that day. And yep, that was great. Another funny food story is we were eating at this lady's house, Hermana Caicedo. Caicedo. Dang it. Screw it. I don't even freaking care. Hermana Mamita, who makes good food. And mom who makes good food. And she made us like freaking grilled chicken legs. It was amazing. And I'm eating my chicken leg, and it freaking just falls off the bone onto the floor, and I was like, I hate my life. I hate my life. It's over. Like, I just dropped chicken that's not gross and doesn't have a foot on it on the floor. Freaking kill myself. I was so upset. And then Elder Kofak gave me his chicken, and I wanted to cry. I was so grateful. But it was really good. And then she made us this, like, a squash thing to put on our rice. It was like bright yellow, so I thought it was going to be mustardy, but it wasn't. It was like sweet squash. It was so good. She makes the best food. Yeah, good stuff. Did I ever tell you how mamitas work? I'm just going to tell you again. You can just listen. So, I don't remember. But so, we never cook our own lunch, and lunch here is like the way biggest meal. Like, they don't even eat breakfast, and like dinner is sometimes called snacks. Like, they don't even call it like dinner. Like the word for dinner is cena, right? Like Santa Cena, like holy dinner, which is what they call the sacrament here. Anyway, cena is dinner, and they totally just say like, here's some snacks. Like, they don't even have a word for dinner on the coast. It's awesome. But so, in Ecuador in general, apparently. But yeah, so lunch is by far the biggest, so we never make it. And we go to members' houses, and they're the members, and they're called mamitas, which means moms. But it's like mommies. They're like our mommies, and they make us food. And it's always rice with soup. Usually, not always, but it's always rice with something. But they can make it so good, and they can make it so bad. Except for Thanksgiving. What do we have on Thanksgiving? Oh, it's right. Oh my gosh, on Thanksgiving, we go to the pizzeria. And at the pizzeria, we've had cow stomach. So I always am a little apprehensive to go to the pizzeria. Every time I'm like, please don't be cow stomach. Please don't give me cow stomach. It hasn't been since that. I'm just still worried. I have PTSD about it. But no, this time, instead of rice, we got a plate of spaghetti. It was amazing. I wanted to cry. It was so great. And it was pretty good spaghetti too. It wasn't even like the worst thing ever. Like oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not the worst. Like the temple spaghetti. Oh my gosh, the temple spaghetti in Bogota was the worst thing I've ever eaten. But yeah, oh man, good stuff. Yeah, so the food here's pretty good usually. And then sometimes you get no, it's just weird. They like give you like a bone with like fat, just like so much fat on it, like a little bit of meat. And you have to like pick the meat out with your fingers and like eat the like little 3 strands of meat. There's like fat everywhere. It's like, why not just like clean it up a little bit? But it's okay. They're great. They think they're making really good food, and they are usually. And sometimes they put cow stomach in their soup. It's just not very good. I don't understand. So sad. I don't like cows. So this one time we were going to contact a guy we contacted, like meet with him. Was it a meeting? I think we had a what do you call that? Appointment with him. But we were knocked on the door and he's like, yeah, I'm really busy, sorry, like I'm taking down this roof. Like he had in front of his house, he had like one of those bamboo like thatched roofs like made out of the palm leaves. And he was like, yeah, I'm taking down my roof. And we're like, oh, can we help you? And he was like, but you're in like white shirts. We're like, yeah, we're always in white shirts. He was like, I mean, I guess. So yeah, we got to help him tear down his roof. It was pretty great. All bamboo-y, and I got a cool splinter, and it was pretty great. And then we helped him, and then he was like, yeah, come back next week. And we're like, we did. And then we came back to him, and we taught him a lesson. He was really cool. But he likes to play lots of sports on Sunday, so that's going to be hard. But it was, yeah, he's pretty cool. So yeah, it was really fun. So do service, kids. Yeah. I'm trying to think if anything else happened fun than that. Nope. Oh yeah, I just really love doing like at the beginning of the call pack would be like, anything we can help you with? Like, can we like wash your clothes or wash your dishes? And I was like, haha, it's such a funny joke. And now I'm like, please, can I please wash your dishes? I will please let me serve you. Cause man, like I love preaching and stuff. I love walking around all day in the heat. But like sometimes it's just a little hot, and my legs hurt a little bit, and I kind of want to just be inside. And inside here is different than inside at home, because inside at home had air conditioning. I just really want to be out of the sun and not walking. And so I'm like, can we please wash your dishes, like, please. And this one lady's like, sure. And we're like, sweet. It was one of our mamitas. She's like, yeah, actually I have a bunch of dishes. We're like, oh, can we do them? She's like, yeah. Should I leave those up to this room? Like, she owns like this pool resort thing. And we like go over to this room. And she's like, okay, here. And she gives us 200 plates and 200 cups and like 200 pieces of silverware. It was really great. We got to spend like an hour and a half. Yeah. Like I was an hour there washing dishes. It was great. 10 out of 10. Would recommend doing service.